Transwiting is a technique of changing your subconscious beliefs. Why is it important? Because your subconscious beliefs are accompanied by emotions. And mostly, of course, we work with undesired emotions that torment your life and make you unhappy, and also are accompanied by unpleasant bodily sensations. In fact, all this can be changed, and you are not trapped by your beliefs, by your subconscious. That can be easily changed through the transwiting technique. And you may again feel the joy of life and keep the painful memories you have just as a fact, and they will not cause any emotions as they did in the past, for example. The transwiting technique is based on emosophy. Emosophy is a system of human feelings and emotions that we have developed together with Blagomir. It comprises 2000 feelings and emotions, and basically it contains all the words in the language that means some sort of psychological state, some sort of feeling or emotion or trait of character. And having developed the system, we are always keeping track on on what page are you during the practice. So we always know what is going on with you during the practice. And also, knowing this, we know from what emotion you are suffering, from what belief you are suffering, and where you want to go from there. And we can predict the result of the practice. It all sounds probably a bit confusing, working with the subconscious, and it may seem that it is hard to understand the subconscious. But in fact, the practice itself is really simple. We are just working with two things that you share with us during the practice with your eyes closed. You tell us your feelings and emotions, the images you see before your eyes, your bodily sensations, and the thoughts that appear in your head in the form of specific words and phrases. Once we know these four from your specific state, we can then change them, and you just follow the instructions that either I or Blagomir will give you. So this is very simple. Now I want to explain a little bit what is the difference between transwiting and regular psychotherapy. The difference, of course, is efficiency. The factors that we use to analyze efficiency are the time that we spend to reach a certain result, the irrevocability of this result, and the specific result, what we achieve. So the time that it takes, usually transwiting allows to change subconscious beliefs even within one session. The session usually lasts for 2, maximum 3 hours. So it is really quick, and some subconscious beliefs can be changed in one session. If it is a complex problem that may have several angles, like depression or bipolar disorder, etc., these may take 2 or 3 sessions to solve completely. The irreversibility of transwiting we experience in our own life. We have done a lot of practices to each other, and we see that, and of course our clients experience that as well. We see that your character changes, you change, you get rid of many painful and undesired limits that you have. and you become the better version of you, and the changes that have occurred as a result of the practice, they never reverse. So your past self, your past undesired traits of characters never come back. And finally, the third most important part of the difference between transwiting and psychotherapy is the result. In fact, psychotherapy doesn't guarantee any result. Many people say that psychotherapy is about the process. You come to a specialist and share with him or her what you feel, what you see, what may have happened with you in the past, etc. You go there session after session, but sometimes you have sudden understanding of what is happening to you, but there is no specific result, and even the psychotherapist himself lacks words to explain where you have been, through what you have gone during the therapy, and what result you achieved. There is no tangible and specific result to describe. Well, it is completely different with transwiting, because we have, as I said before, the MSOPHI system, which is a roadmap for us, and we can always know where you are. For example, you have been sad, and as a result, the level of joy that you have has reached a specific mark. So we always know what has happened as a result. Now I'm going to tell you what you need to have this practice. There are two main requirements, type of requirements. These are technical requirements and your internal requirements. So technical requirements are very simple. You just need a sufficient speed of internet connection, headphones with the microphone, that for the practitioner to see you and to hear everything you can say. And you need 3 hours during which nobody will bother you, and you will be comfortable and have the possibility to take part in the session. These are the technical requirements. As for the internal requirements, these are also very important. First of all, we need resolve. If you want to stay the same person you have been, probably you should not try transwiting, because transwiting will change you if you follow all the instructions and you do everything properly. So if you want and you're resolved to become the better version of you, you're welcome. Please apply, and we will have a session with you. Second thing is sincerity, and it doesn't mean only that you are truthful, that you truthfully say everything and you don't lie. That is too little for us. Sincerity means that you share everything you feel, all your thoughts, etc. immediately when you feel them. So, for example, if during the practice you have some doubts and you think that, oh no, this is not going to work, I don't believe the practitioner, etc. So you should say immediately that I have a thought that this practice won't work and I don't believe it and this is bullshit. And we will work with this. This is some sort of fear, and of course it is one of the emotions that can be changed, that is based by the subconscious beliefs that can be changed through transwiting practice. And it would be important to change that before we proceed, because otherwise it will affect the practice. Second thing is trust. Trust is very basic thing, because if you don't trust the practitioner, you won't follow the suggestions and the instructions they give you, so again you will reach no result and we will be just wasting time. So if you don't trust us, then you should just go to the practitioner you would trust and follow their instructions. And finally, the third thing is gratitude. Gratitude is like not specific actions or objects, but it is actually a feeling that you feel as the result of the actions, and that doesn't entail that you must be grateful to the practitioner, to me, to Blagomir. You can be grateful to the universe, you can be grateful to your parents for your life, you can be grateful to whoever you like, but the feeling of gratitude is the concrete on which the changes that occur as a result of the practice are solidified within your person, within your character. So as you know, we provide this practice on a result-based payment, and if you don't have any result, for some reason these cases are really rare, but sometimes they happen, you don't pay us and we demand no payment. But we don't have any timely rate, and so you see that we are also interested in you becoming happier and getting rid of undesired emotions. Probably this is a really unique suggestion offer on the market, and we hope and we believe that it should entail more trust with you, because what we suggest is a little bit untraditional and new and fresh. So let me sum everything up again for you shortly. Transwiting changes subconscious beliefs that help you to get rid of undesired emotions and make your life more pleasant. The technique is based on Sophie, which categorizes 2000 human feelings and emotions. This technique is more efficient than psychotherapy because it is fast, the result is tangible and clear, and it is irreversible result. The technical requirements are internet, headphones, and 3 hours. And your internal requirements are resolve, trust, sincerity, and gratitude. So think and do apply, because it really is worth it. It changes your life. I'm very grateful for every practice of transwiting that I had, and I have completely changed as a result of them, and became a much more happy person, as well as our clients did. So I wish you the best in your life. I wish you happiness, love, and just live and feel your life.